And jurors in the trial of a former Uvalde CISD officer in the Robb Elementary mass shooting have been excused for today. A major decision hanging in the balance as Adrian Gonzales' legal team now argues that the state did not provide them with all the necessary information. Amanda Henderson is live outside the Nueces County Courthouse where this trial has been taking place. So what is the defense arguing?
So, Sherman, as you mentioned, they're arguing that they were not given all of the necessary information they needed to prepare their defense for this case. And at the center of it is testimony from a Robb Elementary teacher. Specifically, they are looking at where she says the gunman was seen on the day of the mass shooting.
So the word is this may be a Brady violation. What is that, and has this judge ever faced that before?
So a Brady violation is when it is proven that the prosecution willingly and knowingly withheld information from the defense. And actually, yes, Judge Sid Harrell from San Antonio, Bexar County, has actually sat on the bench before. There's a very prominent case, the Michael Morrison case. That was in the early 2010s, and it actually created a new law in order to try and help keep Brady violations from happening. So you can imagine how shocking it was, not to just everyone who's watching this, but specifically to Judge Harrell, because he sat on that case in the early 2010s, and there was legal ramifications in that case.
And this, of course, is such a high-profile case. You would think everybody would be very careful and well prepared. So what can a Brady law violation mean?
It can mean a number of things, Sherman, and we don't know for sure at this point if this is a Brady law violation. At 1:30 today, that's when the judge, the prosecution, and the defense are going to reconvene together. People will be upstairs listening in. We'll have a stream listening in. But if it is found to be a Brady law violation, it could mean that the witness's testimony is thrown out. It could even mean grounds for a mistrial. So 4 years almost leading up to this trial, and it could be over basically in 3 days.
And of course, so emotional, everything leading up to, the testimony which just began.
Exactly, and I think that's why so many of us were caught off guard when this happened. A lot of us, myself included, were running in and out doing live shots, and then we're seeing the people who are inside the media room kind of going, oh my goodness, I can't believe what's going on. So there's a lot that's going into this. The testimony had been so emotional, hearing the 911 calls, and specifically from Gilbert Limones, who had worked across the street from Robb at the funeral home the day of the massacre. So all of that just came to a screeching halt. This was supposed to be, remember, day 2 of witness testimony. Now the jury's not expected back until tomorrow.
All righty. Boy, so much going on. Talk about a play-by-play. Amanda Henderson down at Nueces County. Thank you.